Welcome, Lady Jacket Volleyball fans, to this game here tonight between the Winona Wildcats, the Lady Cats, I guess, and the Mineola Lady Jackets. We just enjoyed celebrating the seniors on this Mineola team. Got quite a few going to be leaving us after this year, and we'll definitely miss their presence. They've done a great job so far this year, or for their last 4 years, building the program that we're enjoying here today, and their leadership is going to be felt for many years to come. And so very special evening here tonight celebrating those seniors. We'll turn it over to the in-house announcer as they announce each team onto the court, and then we'll bring you this game live in just a minute.
2, Ismania Hampton. Number 3, Lindsay Smotherman. Number 7, Mara Rodriguez. Number 9, Indra Adams. Number 10, Autumn Petty. Number 11, Lisa Katz. Number 12, Valerie Hernandez. Number 13, Lily Morgan. Now let's see the lineup for your Mineola Lady Yellow Jackets. Number 2, Paris Wagner. Number 3, Miley Fisher. Number 4, Jayla Jackson. Number 5, Carmen Hines. Number 8, Skyla Kratzmeyer. Number 9, Gracie Finley. Number 10, Chloe Garcia. Number 11, Olivia Hughes. Number 13, Jocelyn Whitehead. Number 15, Kyra Jackson. Number 2, Macy Fisher. Head coach of your Lady Jackets is Shara Stevens, assisted by Taylor Chester and Alec Ross. If you can, please rise and remove your caps and play the national anthem.
So as the game gets underway here in Mineola at the Jackets Nest, this is Chad Parrish with Creative Edge Media. Honored to bring you guys this game here tonight. Mineola comes into this game 7-0 in district. So we're going through our second round of district play now. They've already faced this Winona team at Winona and won in 3 straight games. And so we expect a quick match here tonight for these Lady Jackets as they continue on this road to a district championship. Be the first district championship in quite some time, and the first one under Tashara Stevens' belt as she has taken over this program just 4 years ago. During senior night, she talked about how the seniors here on this team were her freshmen when she started here. So Tashara started with this group of seniors, and they've built this program to what we see today. And again, if you've been to any junior high matches or seen the JV play, there's quite a program building here in Mineola. So these seniors have set a good foundation for many successful teams to come as we continue to watch this program grow here in Mineola. Tonight they face a Winona team who's just struggled on the season. They come into this season, what was it? It is They come into season 4-22. And in District 13-3A, it's kind of feast or famine. We have 3 teams at the top of the district: Mineola, Mount Vernon, and Harmony in that order. And then 3 teams kind of underneath that: Chapel Hill, Quitman, and Winona. The 3 top teams have very winning records, and the 3 bottom teams have very much losing records. And so it's kind of a feast or famine thing here in 13-3A. And I think we're going to see that again here tonight as Mineola starts the point string here. Charlotte Kratzmeyer will come back and serve for Mineola as they side out here against Winona. So Mineola still has a very difficult match ahead of them to secure that district championship. They will play Harmony, I believe, on Friday. I need to check that out too. I was looking that up earlier. Jocelyn Whitehead down the sideline there, just dug by the Winona DS. Olivia Hughes this time to Fisher down the middle, point Mineola. So Mineola takes a 2-0 lead here in this first set. This time Winona a little deep on that play, so Mineola starts out 3-0 here. So Mineola plays Winona tonight here on Tuesday, then travels to Harmony. It will be a tough game, man, a tough game. If people can come out to that game in Harmony next week, that would be a huge support for these Lady Jackets. It's going to be a tough game there in Harmony. And then they will finish district play at Chapel Hill next Tuesday. And so we will bring you that game live next Tuesday as Mineola will finish out district play against the Chapel Hill Red Devils. Kratzmeyer continuing her string of points here. 4-0, Mineola leads here in set number 1. Charlotte Kratzmeyer, one of the seniors here on this Mineola team, continuing her streak here at 5-0. Winona calls a timeout just to figure things out, down 5-0. Just difficult to come back from anything greater than that. Both teams pretty quick out of the timeout there. Kratzmeyer to serve again for Mineola. Short serve handled there by Winona. He was this time going outside to Whitehead. Whitehead down the middle, but again the DS for Winona is able to handle that ball from Jocelyn. Whitehead this time down the middle, but the call is out. So it'll side out to Winona to give them their first point of the set. Do not have a roster here from Winona tonight, so we'll just be calling the Mineola players over the live stream. Whitehead this time a little off balance there. She swings, sends another one deep. 5-2, Mineola leads here in set number 1. Side out Mineola. Be a double substitution here. Jayla trades places with Chloe Garcia, another senior on the team. And Kyra Jackson comes into play now on the front row for Mineola. Chloe Garcia with an ace along the far side. Number 2 just unable to handle that twisty turning just kind of a knuckleball of a serve from Chloe Garcia. Falls to the court. Mineola up 7-2. This time an overpass on the part of number 2 gives Mineola 8 points here in set number 2. So Chloe Garcia continuing to dominate from the line as Shala Kratzmeyer did earlier. Again, that ball's just twisting and turning as it goes to the middle of the court. Winona just unable to read the ball well. Fisher off the block, able to cover her own block there. Give Winona a free opportunity here to put something together. Ball is deep, and Garcia just off the side of her hands gives the side out to Winona and the 3rd point of the set. Winona there at the block of the net on that Hughes back row attack. Been a very successful play for Mineola throughout the season. Great job for Winona to cover the block there at the net. Number 12, the setter for Winona, is going to be called for a double hit. So after that penalty, Mineola will side out 9-3. Miley Fisher serving for the Lady Jackets. Fisher, another senior honored here tonight during senior night. So this will be the last game these seniors get to play on their home court. Again, the next 2 games will be away, one at Harmony and then finally at Mount Pleasant Chapel Hill, and then we'll enter the playoffs for this Lady Jacket team. Good hustle play there from Mineola. Fisher just able to get that ball over to Whitehead with a little roll shot there. And then Kyra at the net blocks it down for Mineola. This time Winona off the net tape and down. Quick side out, 4-10. Mineola leads by 6 here in set number 1. Another point to Winona. Hughes a little strong on that attack from the outside. Winona in the net will side out to Mineola. 11-5. Mineola leads here in set 1. It brings in Paris Spigner for the Lady Jackets. Paris, the first underclassman to serve here for Mineola. Paris, one of the up-and-coming young stars here on this Mineola team. So we've had these seniors, Kratzmeyer and Garcia and Fisher, serving for Mineola, who have shown, again, so much leadership through the years. And then we got a young lady in Paris Spigner, just a sophomore, with so much potential and talent into the future. It's going to be a fun team to watch here in Mineola. Gracie Finley with the kill down the line. Gracie playing that outside position. And again, another senior on this Mineola team. Tushar commented in her speech how Gracie, through the years, has finally put everything together here her senior year, and we've been able to reap the benefits of that success in Gracie Finley and the hard work that she's dedicated through the years to get better at her craft here at volleyball. Great hustle play there by Winona to get the ball back to the Mineola side. Another one to Finley. This time timing off a little bit, ball a little high. Finley into the net. 12-6. Winona serves. Paris with a good pass there to Hughes. Hughes sets Fisher in the back row. Another great pass there from Garcia. Mineola has improved their patching so much as the season has gone on, and that has resulted in the success that we've seen here on this team. 7-0 in district play is an outstanding feat for this team. and looking for a win over Harmony to clinch a district championship next week. Great swing there from Finley. 14-6, Mineola leads set number 1. Macy Fisher now serving for the Lady Jackets. Ace serve there from Macy gives Mineola a 15-6 lead here in set number 1. Macy out over her front foot, just throws one in the bottom of the net. Very uncharacteristic service error from Macy. Side out to Winona, 15-7. Mineola leads. Great block there at the net by Hughes. Winona again called for a double hit. We'll bring Olivia Hughes to the line to serve here for this Mineola team. Olivia, another sophomore on this Mineola Yellow Jacket team, plays setter and comes back around to play middle. And she's a very talented volleyball player. Did well her freshman year and has continued to grow into a great hitter for this Mineola team. Pretty good crowd here tonight in Mineola for senior night. Not really making much noise, not really much to make noise about. Mineola's kind of been in control since the very beginning of this match. So we got a big crowd but a quiet crowd here in Mineola tonight. Side out to Winona, number 12 to serve now. Setter for the Winona Lady Wildcats. Set outside to Molly Fisher. Point down for the Lady Jackets. Jocelyn Whitehead checks into that outside position. Paris Spigner and Gracie Finley checking out. Kratzmeyer to the line to serve for Mineola. Paris with Shyla with a serve there. So it was a high knuckleball serve that just got to the 10-foot line and absolutely died into the middle of the court. Just a difficult serve to return. And Winona's having a difficult time here with the serve return. Again, another ace for Shyla. Coach Tashara Stevens had something to say about every senior here tonight, and that was one of her comments about Shyla Kratzmeyer. Said the best server that she's ever coached. And Tashara's coached some pretty good teams, some teams in Alba Golden that won multiple district championships and went deep into the playoffs. And so for Tashara's coached for a long time. And so for Tashara to say that Shyla is the best server she's ever coached is quite an accomplishment. And you're seeing it on display right now. Just a very difficult serve to return. And I mean, that can just play havoc on a team. And great job to Shyla for working so hard all these years to improve that craft. Meanwhile, set outside to Jocelyn Whitehead and down 22-8 here in set number 1. And it's hard to tell on video, but in person, I wish you could see these serves. They are floating up and then just falling into the court. Shyla with a big smile on her face. The diving Winona player trying to get to the ball, but goes off of her face, actually. Just that tricky. It's hard to tell where it's going to go. Mineola with set point here, 24-8. Kretzmeyer still at the service line. Another one, this time deep, so put a little more power on it, but the same knuckleball serve. Winona able to get this one across. Fisher from the middle will put the ball down, so Mineola wins set number 1, 25-8. So of set 1 victory, we will go ahead and allow the music here to play. We'll have to mute for that so we're not kicked off the internet, but we'll join you for set number 2 here live from the Jackets Nest in Mineola, Texas for this matchup between the Winona Lady Wildcats and the Mineola Lady Jackets. All right, live here for set 2. Kretzmeyer continuing to serve here for the Lady Jackets as we go into set number 2. Winona able to get that serve across, but called for the double touch. So unfortunate penalty there from Winona. Gives the ball back to Shyla at the service line. Mineola will travel to Harmony on Friday again with an opportunity to clinch a district championship. Harmony sitting 5-2 in district play along with Mount Vernon, both tied for second place. In Mineola, 7-0 so far in district play. And so a win against Harmony on Friday would clinch that district championship for these Lady Jackets. Harmony and Mount Vernon will finish the season playing one another. So at least one of the two teams will end with a third loss on the season. We'll finish out the district rankings. Great get there from number 2 from Winona on that Jocelyn Whitehead swing, but the ball is down. Mineola's up 3-0 here in set number 2. Good hustle play here from the Jackets. Keep the ball alive. Number 12 with a double touch again. 4-0. Mineola leads here. Started out set number 1, 5-0. Winona had to call a timeout. Didn't help much as they only scored 3 more points to finish out the set. Mineola leads 25-8. won the set 25-8 and leads here 4-0. Winona ends that serving streak of Kratzmeyer, sides out there off that missed block there from Fisher at the net. Hughes, but they balled down the line. Winona was able to play off of the basketball goal, but unable to get it across the net, so Mineola will side out 5-1. Double substitution here again for the Lady Jackets. Jayla Jackson going out, Kyra coming in, Chloe Garcia to the service line. This Lady Jacket service is just giving Winona all kinds of trouble. Winona's just having a tough time reading the ball off both Kratzmeyer and Garcia's hands. They're just unable to get the ball to their setter in any sort of way, making it easy for them to score. So in District 13 3A, 4 teams will make the playoffs. So it looks like the 4th team in our district will be Mount Pleasant Chapel Hill with 2 district wins. As I was mentioning earlier, we have 3 teams at the top of the district. Mineola at 7-0, Mount Vernon at 5-2, Harmony at 5-2. And then after that, it goes downhill pretty quick. Chapel Hill 2-4 in district, Quitman 1-5, and Winona, who are playing tonight, 0-7 so far in district play. So all 3 teams at the bottom of the district just having a tough year altogether. 6-22 on the seasons. Chapel Hill 2-26. That can't be right. They've won more than 2 games in Quitman. And then Winona 4-22. So all those teams just struggling this season altogether. So you kind of again have a feast or famine as far as District 13 3A goes. So you got 3 teams just battling for first place at the top, and Mineola having won in 5 sets last Tuesday over Mount Vernon, kind of solidified themselves at the top. So barring any just meltdown from the Lady Jackets in these next 2 games, Mineola could sew up a district championship, first in many years, and then really could finish that season undefeated. But they'll have to go through the Harmony Lady Eagles next Friday first, and that's a tough place to play. It's a long way from Mineola, so kind of tired riding the bus, and it's just a difficult gym to play in. The gym gets pretty loud. Harmony brings quite a few fans to the game, so it's going to be a tough matchup for this Lady Jacket team. Molly Fisher at the net with a block. Give Mineola their 10th point of the set. Great block there, solo block for Molly Fisher. Just read that hitter well and was right there to meet her at the net. Winona again just struggling with the serve. This time neither teammate on the back row wanted to go for it, and ball falls innocently to the court. Point to Mineola. Outside to Whitehead, off the Winona block and out. 12-1 Mineola, set number 2. Garcia serving for the Lady Jackets. This time Garcia coming out. Garcia typically with the slow knuckleball serve like Kratzmeyer, but this time coming out with a flat line drive serve that just goes off the Winona player and out. So Kratzmeyer mixing it up. Garcia mixing it up here from the back row. Just giving Winona all kinds of fits from their service return. Little mistiming there from Hughes to Whitehead. Whitehead tries to take care of it down the line, but sends it out. So it'll be a side out to Winona. 13-2. Mineola leads here in set number 2. Fisher sets Hughes in the back row, so from behind the 10-foot line, Olivia Hughes puts one down for Mineola. 14-2. Side out to the Lady Jackets. Miley Fisher now back to serve here for Mineola. Number 7 going around the block. Hughes and Jackson there at the net, but left a wide open gap down the line. Number 7 finds that hole, puts one down for the Lady Wildcats. Another kill from Olivia Hughes. This time Hughes is rotated around to the front row. Fisher finds her on that outside position and just kills one down the middle of the court for Mineola. Cheers going up for Jocelyn Whitehead getting the serve here for Mineola. Jocelyn not typically one to serve for Mineola, so a lot of cheers going up for her as she attempts that serve. Gracie Finley finds a hole in the back of the court and down 16-3. Will keep Whitehead at the service line. Mineola with a plethora of offensive weapons here on this team, and they've all kind of come together here at the end of the season at the right time. This just makes it difficult for any defense to really line up against this Lady Jacket volleyball team. Kyra Jackson from the middle puts one down for Mineola. Winona able to get a hand on it, but it went way out, so point to Mineola. Another jump serve from Whitehead. This one was going out, but the Winona player sticks an arm out and saves the point for Mineola. 18-3. Mineola leads here in set number 2. Whitehead with just a simple jump serve. But as Whitehead has shown through the years, just a heavy ball as she hits the ball. Just puts a lot of power behind it, and which makes a difficult return for any of these players. Another kill for Olivia Hughes, this time from the right side of the net. So Jocelyn getting her full money's worth from the back row, getting the serve here, 19-3. This time into the net, so she'll be subbed out here for Paris Spigner. Side out to the Winona Lady Cats. 19-4, set number 2. Mineola leads by 15 here in the set. This time a back row attack from Miley Fisher. Just short. Side out to Mineola, first to 20. Macy Fisher to serve now for the Lady Jackets. Gracie Finley with one of the hardest swings I think I've seen her hit all year long. Hit the net tape, but then rolled over the net and down for a Mineola point. Gracie healthy and finding her timing here at the end of the season has been a huge help to this Mineola offense. Paris Spigner with a hustle play there, covering that short ball. Ends up with a kill from it. 22-4. Mineola leads here in set number 2. Number 22, Macy Fisher, continuing to serve here for the Lady Jackets. Hughes going cross court, but looks to be out. So that play went off the top of the net, and I think they just lifted the ball high enough to send it out. So it'll be a side out to Winona. Ooh, another one that rolls off the top of the net and down for Winona. So 2 net tape victories for the Winona Lady Cats. When I was in high school, that was actually a let serve, and they had to reserve those balls off the net tape. But as they switched to rally scoring, they've made that now a point. Finley there for the block, but threw her hands and down. Winona on a bit of a run here, 22-7. Mineola leads here in set number 2. Volleyball used to be scored to 15. And you had to actually be serving. You had to be side out to gain a point. But rally scoring came around in the early 2000s sometime. And now every play is a point now. His first to 25 wins the set. Another kill for Gracie Finley. 23-7. Hughes back to serve now for the Lady Jackets. Set point now for Mineola. Carmen Heim approaching the court for a substitution. Carmen having been injured all season long. First time we've seen her in nothing but, or she's got her volleyball uniform. Typically we've seen her in street clothes each game, and so she's now playing on the court here. Carmen's a senior this year, so missed her entire senior season due to injury. Has checked into the game here. Hopefully she'll get to play here in the third set as well, as Mineola wins set number 2, 25-7 on the Olivia Hughes ace. So we'll change sides of the court. We'll mute the audio once again just to keep from getting copyright rules against us, and we'll join you back for set number 3 here live from Mineola at the Jackets Nest between the Winona Lady Cats and the Mineola Lady Jackets. All right, we're live here for set number 3. Chad Parrish, Creative Edge Media. Thankful again to bring this game to you live from Mineola. Winona Wildcats come to town to face the Mineola Lady Jackets, the undefeated district Lady Jackets, 7-0 so far in district play. Great success so far this season from Mineola. Gracie Finley getting a chance to serve here for Mineola. Tashara allowing all of her seniors to serve here tonight. Gracie Finley off the top of the net, taping down 2-0. Mineola leads here in set number 3. Unlike last season, Tashara's had a pretty set service rotation, I guess you could call it. Some great servers here for Mineola, so she's got a pretty set rotation. So a lot of these seniors get checked out on the back row. These hitters, Jocelyn Whitehead, Gracie Finley, they check out on the back row, and she has specific players she brings in to serve and to play back row. So tonight, being senior night, she's allowing these seniors to serve for the last time on their home court. Mineola struggled last season with some consistency from the service line, and really just being able to pass the ball was just a Achilles heel to this Mineola team. But this season has been completely different. You couldn't hear them because the music was playing, but the chant they have before every set is a championship mindset, and that has changed so much in this team, just doing all the little things right. Tashara has preached to this team really their entire career, but has really kind of set home for each of them this season, and they're really doing every small thing right, and it's paid off for them in district play so far. That ball deep there kind of floated on Finley, so it'll be side out to Winona, but not after scoring 5 straight points. 5-1, Mineola leads here in set number 3. Winona server hits the little sideline antenna, and that means out, so it'll be a side out to Mineola. 6-1. Double substitution here. Kaya Jackson in, Jayla out. Chloe Garcia to the service line for Mineola. Chloe Garcia this past Friday was one of the Homecoming Queen nominees. Had a great group of men and women out there on the field celebrating homecoming for Mineola this past week. Garcia with an ace. 8-1 Mineola. Garcia going back to that float serve. Just comes to that 10-foot line and dives. So the back row players have to be willing to move their feet to get in a proper position to return that ball. And most of these players just kind of dive and flail at it, and just results in a bad pass from the other team. Great serve there from Garcia. Fisher from the middle off the net tape, but over the Winona defense. 9-1, Mineola leads here in set number 3. Just a couple seasons ago, a playoff-bound Mineola team went to Winona and just kind of played down to their competition and allowed a game to go to 5, and Mineola was able to win that match, but again just tended to play down to the competition that they were in the gym with. And I think that's been another big change for this Mineola team is Tashara has really coached this team up to finish games that they ought to win, and to win games that they ought to win. And so I think you're seeing that here tonight. You hate to see the score so lopsided as it is, but again, Mineola not meaning any ill will towards that, just working as hard as they can to perfect each and every point and to finish games out as they should, being just a better team on the court. And so Mineola doing that here tonight. Hughes putting one in the net. So as I say all this, Winona's making a comeback here, but it's good to see Mineola able to close out games 3-0. And if you look across the schedule, there's many of those 3-0 closeouts that Mineola has had this season. And again, I think that's a huge testament to the consistency and the dedication that this team and Coach Tashara Stevens have made to improving that championship mindset that she's preached them all season long. Fisher now down the middle and in for the Lady Jackets. Side out to Mineola. Fisher will be rewarded with the serve now. Molly has started all 4 years as a Lady Jacket. Molly also one of the homecoming nominees this past week on Friday night. Got to celebrate homecoming from the middle of the field as a homecoming nominee. Another tough one from Jocelyn Whitehead. The ball goes off the DS for Winona. She's definitely their best passer on the team. Has gotten to some pretty tough balls here tonight as is, but unable to handle that ball from Jocelyn Whitehead. Been a great hitter here for Mineola to be sorely missed after this next season. Hughes struggling a bit here in this third set with her timing and the setter with Fisher. Hits that ball into the bottom of the net, 13-5. Winona to the service line. Good pass there from Kratzmeyer. Outside to Hughes again. This time Hughes has her timing down with Fisher. Puts the ball into the middle of the court and down for Mineola. Side out back to the Lady Jackets. Paris Spigner checking in for the Lady Jackets. Paris was awarded the High School Student of the Month last night at the school board meeting, so a great honor for sophomore Paris Spigner. We've said quite a bit about her as the season goes along. Her basketball coach, volleyball coach just sing her praises, and we find out last night that her teachers do the same. Just a great student in the classroom and a great athlete out here on the basketball and volleyball court. So good to see these kids who work so hard honored for their efforts. And Paris was honored last night to be considered the High School Student of the Month for the month of October. Molly Fisher from the back row. Winona able to control the ball this time, but just unable to get it across the net. Side out to Mineola, 16-6, 10-point lead here in set number 3. Jayla Jackson checking back in. Kyra going out. Chloe Garcia going out, and Macy Fisher coming to the service line for Mineola. Harris with a hustle play there, keeps the ball in play for the Lady Jackets. That's that empty middle of the court that has plagued Mineola all season long. And because of that hustle play, Winona sends one out, so Mineola scores their 17th point of this third set. Finley giving Winona all she can there at the net. Results in a kill for the Lady Jackets. 18-6. Mineola leads here by 12. Set number 3, having taken set 1 25-8. Set 2 25-7. down the line and in. Macy Fisher just sticks one in that back corner. No one there for the Lady Cats. Another one goes long for Winona, 20-6. Mineola just 5 points away from a 3-set straight set victory here in Mineola at the Jackets Nest. Macy giving her hand at the float serve. Paris keeping the ball in play deep in the court. Tough get there from Paris. Great swing again from Gracie Finley. Olivia Hughes just off her fingertips, but enough to get the ball down for Mineola, 21-6. Fisher continuing to serve here for the Lady Jackets. Finley going down the line. Ball through the hoop and down for Winona. There's a basketball goal just hanging from the ceiling here. You can't quite see it on the live stream, but the ball actually went through the basketball hoop as Winona got to play it off of the basketball goals here. So that was the cheer from the crowd. Hughes down the line. Powerful swing there from Olivia Hughes from the right side. That's exactly what we like to see from Fisher and Hughes as we run into the playoffs. The two of them are very dangerous as they trade places at that setter and middle blocker position. Gracie Finley again looking outstanding here tonight. 23-6. Finley going down the line for Mineola's 23rd point of the third set. Another ace from Fisher. Set point, match point now for the Lady Jackets. Remember, Friday night, Mineola will travel to Harmony to play against the Harmony Lady Eagles. Carmen Hyam again checking in here for the Lady Jackets for this final set point. Again, senior this year, her last chance to play on this home court. Been plagued with injury all season long, but allowing her a chance to finish out here on this home court, and she'll do just that. So with a 25-6 victory in set number 3, Mineola walks away with a 3-0 straight set victory here at the Jackets Nest. So a big win for Mineola here on their home court. So Mineola travels to Harmony on Friday for an opportunity to clinch a district championship and to continue this season of undefeated district play. So if you're free Friday night and can make it out to Harmony, I know this team will appreciate your cheers. We will be bringing the game live from Winsboro, the football game live from Winsboro Friday evening. So we'll try to keep you up to date with the score of the volleyball game as well, as they will be ending right as that game begins. But a big game as the Mineola Yellow Jackets travel to Winsboro for a tough district matchup against the Winsboro Red Raiders, but a very winnable game for the Yellow Jackets, and it will be pivotal for this district and the playoff seeding that comes with that. So be a big game Friday night. You definitely don't want to miss that one. And then again, next Tuesday, we will bring you live the Mineola Lady Jacket volleyball team at Mount Pleasant Chapel Hill for the last game of the season, and hopefully by then we'll have you some playoff details as well, as this Mineola team is definitely headed to the playoffs. Just trying to figure out what place they're gonna end up in. So great game here tonight from the Lady Jackets on senior night. 3-0 straight set victory over the Winona Lady Wildcats. And so we will join you on Friday night to bring you the football game against the Winsboro Red Raiders. This is Chad Parrish with Creative Edge Media. Thank you for joining us here tonight, and we'll catch you on Friday.